These girls, shout out to the girls on doing makeup tutorials, because y'all make it look so easy. Y'all really do. And it's not. Disclaimer, it's not. Hey boos, thanks for watching my channel. I'm going to be doing an updated makeup routine because I just haven't been feeling my makeup lately. So essentially what I'm going to be doing is showing you guys what I do for brown skin girls, dark skin girls, women of color without the actual foundation. I'm going to be using powder. So keep watching, and then I'm going to be doing the spot treatment for the concealer. So please do not mind the greasiness. Like, I feel like I'm super greasy. I need some water. I need some water this morning. So let me get some water. That's first and foremost. When you want to get to talk about skincare and makeup and stuff, you still want to make sure that you do the basics. So let me go get some water. Hold on. Shout out to Evian. I love that water. That's my favorite water. Evian, Fiji, and Core. Put down in the comments what your favorite water company is, but those are my top 3. But let's get to it. Got the water in, check. Washed my face, did the toner. I do have an illuminating face primer. Y'all, don't be sleep on e.l.f. e.l.f. does they thing. Like, their products are good with the price line. So a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be using is drugstore stuff. It's not super expensive. So this is definitely an affordable makeup tutorial. But I did see an Aaliyah J's, like with her recent updated routine. I'm not sure if she was doing this before, but she was using Nivea cream just for the regular moisturizer. People think just because I have oily skin, people think just because you have oily skin that doesn't mean that you're supposed to moisturize. No. Shout out to my esthetician, Ghost Cosmos. Check her out. I love her. Basically, you still have to moisturize. So, yeah. I mainly try to focus under my eyes because that's really where I get a lot of creasing at from my makeup. And I do have like a hack for that. But I just want to make sure that I am moisturizing well. And then I'm using the e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer. Ew, that's about it everywhere. I'm going to use that under the eye too. Ooh, hold on. Look like Goldmember up in here. No, but yeah. So I'm just putting that on here. A little too much there, but it's okay because it's all going to come together. A little bit right here. And boom. I feel like super greasy. But it's cool though. It's cool though. Now, so basically I'm going to be using the Mercier loose powder in the color number 2 to kind of put on as for like the oil spots, to kind of dry things out and to start my brows. I always put it over my brows and under eye. That's where I focus on. And yeah, we'll go from there. I love like watching makeup tutorials for brown skin girls to see like the different methods that they use, because I learn a lot. I wouldn't consider myself like an expert, but I have been wearing makeup for a long time, so I just been learning a few different things. And lately I haven't been like as motivated as I normally would be with makeup, because I really don't wear makeup as much as I used to. That's just what it is. So I guess that kind of caused me to not really want to wear it, want to try new things. But it has been more so of a natural look that I've been trying to go for, and a natural beat. And I just haven't been as motivated. But I am not using foundation in this one. I've tried it yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, my friends told me, like, I'm like, what foundation do you use? Because I'm not motivated. And she's like, I don't use makeup. you know, the foundation. I just use the powder. I'm like, So I tried it yesterday and I fell in love. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys. So you just want to make sure that the line at the bottom and the line at the top are neat. Your arch is really what matters the most. And I'm sorry, I'm using the Perfect Brow Pencil by Anastasia Beverly Hills in Granite. It is kind of on the darker side, but that's typically how I like my brows because I end up blending them out anyway. But you can use a dark brown if you like. And again, I'm doing the lines at the top and the bottom. Focusing on the arch, and you don't have to worry if it's too like thick or you mess up because that's what the concealer is for. It will correct. This is normally the longest part, but I wanted to just show you the full process. You can see where I'm going with this. Hey. No, but y'all, I don't know how girls be doing this because I'm literally looking in the camera lens. I know some girls be having like an extra like mirror, and I have a mirror, but my camera's in the way of the mirror, so maybe I need to pick me up like a separate little mirror to have. But I feel like the Cookie Monster Cookie Monster right now because these eyebrows are thick. Don't worry, y'all, though. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. These girls, shout out to the girls on doing makeup tutorials because y'all make it look so easy. Y'all really do. And it's not. Disclaimer, it's not. So next I'm going to be using, I really like to use, I use a combination of different concealers. I'm using the, this is Killing Me 7 Arbonne. I know I got it from Ulta and it was like 40 bucks. So this one is kind of one of the pricier ones. And I'm just going to put it down there below so you guys can see. But it is in the color XX12. And I did get it kind of light. So I do use it under the arch of my eye. And this is just how it looks so you guys can see. It looks like a peanut butter color. And I just put a little bit under the arch of my eye. That's where I focus at. And then under my eye while I'm doing everything else. And this is really the most important part for the eyebrows, is that arch. It's like pressure is on. So if you mess it up, you might have to do it all over again. Us girls got so much stuff to do. That's what we do. Shout out to the men who only take 5 minutes to get ready. And I don't worry about it being too light because I'm going to go back in with a different concealer that basically is darker over it. This is just the base so that I can get that shape right. Okay, I'm gonna buff that out a little bit. I think this is a Real Techniques buffer. I had this for a minute. Not more than $10, if that, maybe $5. But Elf got some good beauty blenders too. In the middle. And then I'm using L'Oreal True Match in the color N78 Dark, so you guys can see. And this can go under and over, really. See, it's just toning the color down. And then if you want to, you can do the top as well, just to clean it up a little bit. When your eyebrows are done, it looks super polished and it makes the whole look. So it's like makeup break. So even if you don't wear makeup, eyebrows are really important to have done. And I'm using the same loose powder from Mercier in the color number 2. I'm just gonna put a thin layer. Oh, I got too much that time. Just gonna put a thin layer under your eye. And as y'all knew, I did it beforehand, but you're gonna do it again before applying. Particles flying places. So you just put a thin layer under your eye, and then Journey, no. Sorry, y'all. So then you're gonna put your concealer there. So I'm gonna start with the lighter concealer because I like the coverage. And then you're gonna do, while I'm waiting on that to kind of dry down, I'm going to do the spot treatment on the areas that are darker, my dark spots. And I'm using the True Match for my dark spots. My dark spots are typically around my chin area. I'm going to focus on, and then I'm going to buff them out a little bit. I'm going to buff this out a little bit. And then I'm going to put, I'm using Fenty Beauty in the color Nutmeg. This is a pretty good match to my skin tone. So I'm going to use that for my overall color. I don't know where I got this brush from. It had to be from, it might be Elf. I don't know. Normally Elf has the name on it. I don't know. Can't give me line. You know, I don't know. And you're just going to put powder over everything. I'll get the neck too. I also need my spritzer. So I use Mario Badescu, just to spritz. So one moment. You guys, I truly don't know where my Mario Badescu is, but that's okay. We're gonna improvise. We're gonna use the Maybelline Lasting Fix and just spritz. And the reason why I use this so I don't look too powdery. I'm gonna allow that some time to dry. And every once in a while, I'll go in and define that arch a little bit more. So now with that being done, we're gonna put the concealer under the eye and we're gonna do the contour. And as you can see, even though it's so light, you really can't tell like that. Like, once I put this concealer on under here, which is more closer to my skin tone, it's just what it is. And I'm gonna let that dry a little bit too. And while that's drying, I'm going to use Fenty Beauty in the color number 6 chocolate for my darker contour. I also have a contour palette. However, the darkest color is the color of my skin, so it's really not a contour for me. Like, they have the lighter shades. I can use that for a concealer, but it's not a contour for me for else. And they don't have a darker color than this. This is OF04. I don't even know if that's the color, but this is the darkest one. I think it was called Dark Deep when I got in the store, and it's just not a contour. And this one, like, I have a deeper, I think it's Juvia's Place contour, but you know, I didn't want too much of a contrast, and it's in the color 2. I got a concealer, and that's another hack. You don't have to necessarily buy a foundation to get the contour. Just get the concealer, because you're not going to use that much of it anyway in the darker color in whatever brand that you want to. So yeah, I just got the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out, and I don't know if this is that's a cute name, Cheeks Out. I didn't even know that, but it says that it's a bronzer, but I'm using it for a contour for me. I'm just putting it around my cheeks and the edges of my face. My nose, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And then we are going to blend it in. I typically, I don't even know where I got this from either. It says 102. This is e.l.f., but the number says 102. But I use this for my contour also, just because of how it is shaped, and it's perfect for that. We're just blending that out. It sounds like she's doing tap dancing right now in her crate. She hates being in there. But for the sake of this video, I want her jumping all on me while I'm doing my makeup. You hear her? Yeah. That's my dog. She upset. 50,000 on the neck. I would say. How many of y'all heard the Drake album? I think it's decent. I give it a 6 out of 10. It has some good salts on there, but I'm not too much of a, you know, put it all the way through. I haven't heard Donda yet, so, you know. And then I just put the remainder of that concealer that I had on before to kind of define the bottom parts for contouring again. And then we're going to get that concealer again that was dried up right here. Hold on, you guys. And now, as you can see, it's more defined. And then we are going to use the Mercier in the color 2 again for under the eye, just to set the concealer. I really don't bake. I just blend it out as soon as I pretty much put it on there. And I'll put it under the brow. Anywhere where I see it's kind of like getting oily, I put it there. Why do we open our mouth when we focusing under the eye or the eyelashes? We always do that. I always do that. And then if you want to go define a little bit more, then you just, you know, bring some more color in there. I'm feeling like I want to do some cheeks. I feel like I want to do some cheeks. And then I'm just blending. You don't want to have, like, you want to blur the lines. You don't want to just have these contrast, like too much contrast in here, you know? So you want to keep blending and make sure that everything is blending out right, you know? So pretty much what I'm doing here is blending so that everything is blending right. And you can always go back in and fix it. That's the thing about makeup. Like, makeup is not perfect. It is not meant to be perfect. Beauty isn't messing up and fixing it again. That's where the talent comes in at. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to put my cheeks on, but I'm going to spritz again. It's layers to this, not levels. It's layers to this. So let me go get my cheek color and I'll be right back. I am back, booze. I feel like today should be brought to you by Fenty Beauty and e.l.f. and Mercier, because this is what, like, majority of my products. But anyways, e.l.f. I'm using the e.l.f. blush palette, and yes, it's kind of gently used because I use it, okay? I use it. All right, so I typically blend my blushes. I'm going to be using this and this. So yeah, and then again, this is e.l.f. It's e.l.f. This e.l.f. It's called the Contouring Kabuki brush, but I use this for my blush. Okay, I'm going to use it how I want to. Okay, I bought it. It's mine. I bought it. Okay, so yeah. It's been a minute since I did a blush color. This is giving me baby doll, but we're gonna, don't worry, we're gonna bump this up. We're gonna buff this out. Shorty ain't about to be going outside looking like no clown. No. Just gonna buff it out. really like this. It's so pretty. And of course you can add more color if you want to. I don't even feel like it's an issue wearing blush if you're a woman of color. I just feel like it's an issue if you just sit it on your face like this. Like where's you going like that? Blush it. I mean blend it. Blend it out. Some people put it on their nose too. That's really pretty. Okay, and next we are going to put a little bit of highlight on there. Like, I remember when highlight first came out and this contouring first came out, I used to highlight everywhere. Like, there wasn't no, oh, this is the point. You know, I'm just going to do the high cheeks. No, I highlighted the cheeks. I highlighted my cheeks, above my cheeks, down here, right here, nose, here, eyebrow, here. Like, I did. It's like, what was the point of you putting on makeup if you just gonna highlight everything? Like, I went above and beyond, but now it's like I'm kind of steering more so away from the highlighter. And this is Fenty Beauty. I done took the top off of it, but I'll put a link down below what it exactly is, but it is a highlighter as well. But I love like how pretty it looks on. I'm just making a V with it. Putting a little on my nose, and that's it. I don't do that much else with it. And then we're gonna blend that. Yeah, I'm really liking how it's coming out. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Thumbs up if y'all like this. I hope y'all do. And then we're going to one last spritzer. And again, ooh. I forgot it breaks down how it's supposed to. But again, this is Maybelline Lasting Fix. It is a matte finish. It extends your makeup. And you use it after your makeup application. But as you can see, I layer this. It's levels to it. You know, so that you have less crease and more wear out of it. One thing that I also need to work on is, like, I leave an entire mess when I'm doing my makeup. So I need to clean as I go. Like, close the caps as you go, because when it's time to go, then you got all this stuff. And then when you come back, you're looking at this mess. And I don't like to leave a mess when I leave. I like to come back to a clean house. So make sure, ladies, you clean up as you go. Kind of like cooking. I'm working on that too. Clean as you go. Clean as you go. And happy Labor Day to everybody. It is Labor Day weekend. So I have the same concealer brush. I'm going to use this concealer. I didn't put no extra concealer on there. This is just so I can level out the color on my lips. And then I'm going to use a little bit more of that same powder to kind of dry it out. I'm using MAC's lip pencil in the color Chestnut. And I'm just going to line my lips. So I actually like to mix my colors. I still have I'm going to be using two different lip glosses. I'm using Spite from MAC, and this is the smaller mini. I think it was like $7, something like that. And then I'm using the Fenty Beauty Hot Chocolate lip gloss. So because Spite is a lighter color, and as you can see, it's like a taupe kind of color, I'm going to put that in the middle. Love this color, so pretty. And a lot of times I like to use a brush to kind of push it out, but I'm going to use my fingers. And please excuse my fingers, I'm going to get my nails done right after this video. And I'm going to edit while I'm getting my nails. No, I can't edit while I'm getting my nails done. I can only edit when I'm getting my toes done. Wishful thinking. So that. And then I'm gonna put this Fenty Beauty in the color hot chocolate on the outer parts. It's really a bittersweet because you know when you go out and about and you have to go to the store or whatever, you're gonna have to put a mask on and it's gonna mess up your lip gloss. I really don't like that. Really don't like that. It's like let the lip gloss come out and play. Like, why do you want to mask her? She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She needs to be glistening in the sun. Like, it is what it is. Shout out to Shein because they always got the prettiest like jewelry and it be super cheap. Shein has a great variety. Oh, that's so pretty. I just want to do a pop of color because I'm wearing black. Ooh, okay. Okay, Chica. Oh my gosh, I love this look. I hope you like this look. Thumbs up, show your girl some love. And I wanted to kind of achieve a natural soft glam type of look. I hope I was able to achieve that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you want to see more videos like this, definitely thumbs up and subscribe so that you can get the notification whenever I upload new videos. But essentially, yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Bye.